Buckle up, folks. This case has everything. A felony on the line, a history of violence, and a judge who isn't pulling any punches. We've got Mr. Sanchez facing a possible life sentence after violating his deferred felony probation. And now there's an assault charge on top of it. Will the judge go easy on him, or is this where everything comes crashing down? Let's find out.
Good morning, Mr. Sanchez.
Good morning.
How's jail?
That's all right.
It's not good enough.
I'm glad that you find this funny. It's really not.
No,
You know, you're on a deferred for a very serious. Is this a second degree? What is this? You're on deferred for a first degree felony where the minimum is 5 years to 99 years or life. You're on deferred for that type of case, and you've now picked up an assault of a family member. You know, I got to tell you that there are some people in your life that are complete cancer to you. And if you don't cut those people out of your lives, they kill you. You have now been invaded with this type of cancer, and it's going to kill you. If it hasn't already, it's damn near close. Somehow, we have to get the message to you that rules are in place, and you now stand charged with assault of a family member. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do a probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. The reason I have you out now is because I don't know what happened. The only thing I know is that the magistrate put your bond at $25,000, which is typically pretty high for a misdemeanor case. But, you know, everything is about perspective, right? We need to know what happened, your priors, to see how we go forward. Okay, please.
Thank you, Judge. On May 1st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer dispatched to a disturbance call. Officers arrived and made contact with the complaining witness who stated that she got into a physical altercation with the defendant, who is her ex-boyfriend. The complainant witness stated that she locked herself in the room and gave officers permission to enter. Officers then detained the defendant and spoke with the complaining witness, who stated that the defendant and her got into a verbal argument when the defendant pushed her onto the bed and began kicking her legs, causing pain. Officers observed bruises to the complaining witness's legs.
Yeah, Mr. Sanchez,
Okay, let's break this down. This isn't just any misdemeanor assault. Sanchez was already on deferred probation for a first-degree felony, which carries 5 to 99 years or life if revoked. Now, the same judge is hearing that the assault victim is the same woman from his prior case. That's a red flag the size of Texas. Folks, notice how the judge lays down strict bond conditions. No contact with the victim, no weapons, GPS monitoring. One slip-up and this guy's bond could skyrocket. Or worse, he could be behind bars for decades. What do you think? Should someone with this track record even get another chance?
what's your position on the bond reduction?
Judge, this is going to be imposed. This is the, judge, because of the fact that the defense currently on referred, the underlying complaining witness being the same as is in this case. This is also the sixth case, Your Honor, although 3 of those have been dismissed, where the underlying complaining witness is the exact same as is in this case.
Did you want to say something?
Judge, again, he's indigent. He doesn't have money to afford any type of bond. I believe, looking back in the records on the felony case originally, I think that complaining witness, the same complaining witness here, was saying that nothing happened. There was miscommunication. Somebody else called the cops. I don't know if they've contacted her on this particular case. But just as far as that's concerned, I know he is on the deferred, but just to give you a little backstory, my understanding, it was a no threatening her or harassing behavior as part of the condition of the deferred. He was allowed to contact her. I believe, she's saying X, but she invited him over. He was authorized to be there. And so from that standpoint, just giving a little bit of background on everything. I would be asking for a PR bond, $1,000 PR bond on this case. He does live in Cleveland, Texas. He has told me he will stay away from this individual. He's not working at the moment. He doesn't have any means manner to afford any other type of bail, Judge.
Do we know if it was a condition of his bond that he wasn't have contact with her while he was on probation?
I believe it was just no threatening or harassing, but double checking on that, but.
On that one, big Judge.
It says here among the other allegations that he's.
Right, and the other stuff was, I think it was a whole bunch of fees that he failed to pay, didn't show up to.
Testing positive for meth, didn't do the BIP program, didn't do the DDRP program.
Judge, with this complaining witness, it was no threatening or harassment.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
With this complaining witness, it was no threatening or harassment.
Okay. Mr. Sanchez, I'm gonna be straight. You scare me. You know, you scare me. And it scares me that the last thing I want is another death on our streets. And, you know, he's being held at no bond as it is now. So anything that we do would be, you know, I do think that a PR bond is wholly inappropriate. I'm not going to give him a PR bond. I will give you a bond reduction. I'll reduce it to 10,000. Roxanne, a GPS prior to release. Cut the cancer out, man. I'm telling you, it's going to kill you at some point. Really, just life is not worth sitting in a 6x9 box for the next 15 years where there's so much fun. I mean, the new Switch is coming out, man. I'm like to play for, you know, but now, really, life's too short, man. Get it, Mr. Sanchez. Okay.
And there you have it. The judge reduced the bond to $10,000, but kept the GPS monitor, no contact order, and strict conditions in place. The message: cut the cancer out of your life before it destroys you. A powerful warning for anyone walking a dangerous line between freedom and prison time. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.